If you throw up on camera, we're never gonna forgive you though.
We have been waiting for 30 minutes, and Jeffrey just asked before we hit record if he could eat a 6 hour old sandwich. It's been sitting out because he hasn't eaten dinner.
What has happened,
Italiano.
Jeffrey? What's happened in the past 6 hours that prevented you from eating the Italian?
I was teaching, brother.
Oh, you
I
were
was
teaching.
helping the youths, and it was in my car.
It was in your car?
No, dude, I don't know if you should eat that.
You bought it and it's been sitting in your car.
I think it's good.
Was it good? I kind of wish I had something like that. That sounds good.
It's from Panera Bread.
Oh, so it's probably fine. It's like
one of our sponsors.
You know, they just had to pull those charged lemonades.
They did. They killed too many people.
Because people
Why do I have a panic attack every time I eat a Panera? I love their lemonade.
Okay, so this hat, it's probably
Okay.
backwards for people watching. It says, I really wanted a new hat. It says Nutria Rodeo, Mobile, Alabama, established 2018. I'm just at a vintage store in Chicago and I buy this hat. I'm like, shit, I like trucker hats. I think it looks cool. Whatever. I assume it's just a rodeo, like in Alabama. I thought Nutria was like the sponsor. I walk outside. I'm in Lincoln Park, Chicago. It's an hour after I bought this hat. A man taps me on the shoulder and makes me pull out my headphones and goes, "Were you in that?" And I went, "No, I just bought it." And he went, "I was in the New Orleans one." And I went, "That is crazy. What a weird coincidence." And then I went, "Was it fun?" And he went, "If you like killing swamp rats." So I, who have no idea what any of this is, go home and I look it up. A nutria is an invasive swamp rat species in the South, and the nutria rodeo is when they just give you free reign to kill as many of them as you want, and they kill like fucking thousands of them. And I had never heard of this. Now I like the hat even more. It's insane. That's something I've never heard of. A weird esoteric event in the South. I'm in the north side of Chicago. 1 hour after buying this hat, a man who did it sees me in it. That's crazy.
They really fuck up the natural biology.
It said they kill like up to 400,000 something of marshland a year. I don't remember the unit.
Yeah, they dig holes and they are erosion. Those little fuckers are erosion.
Well,
do they
now
look different than regular rats? Or
they look like muskrats. They're very similar to muskrats.
They're kind of big. If you look them up, the main picture on the website is a guy just holding one by the tail after he shot it.
Yeah, they've got long, hairless tails. They're like big rats, but they look like muskrats.
Can we go to a nutria rat rodeo?
Dude, the episode when we go and see who can kill more nutrias? Fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, it's kind of like, okay, you know how like it's fun to play World War II video games because you don't feel bad shooting the Nazis?
I see the logic, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you want to kill, but you feel bad about hunting. So then you go to a place where there's a bunch of invasive rats, and then you're doing a good thing. Your bloodlust is helping the world.
That's
yeah.
Are you experiencing that? Are you experiencing?
No, I think I'd throw up if I killed a muskrat. I think I'd feel bad about it. Actually, no, fuck it. I don't know. I'd feel.
What would you not feel bad about killing?
Yeah. Good question.
Thank you.
Honestly, Nazis or swamp rats, probably.
There are two.
There we have it.
Okay.
Yeah. The swamp rats are invasive. And actually, like, it's kind of like, even if I don't enjoy it, I'm doing a good for the world. So I probably wouldn't feel that bad.
What about the swamp rat family?
Well, you got to get the whole family so there's no grief. I don't want to leave any grief in the world.
That's a good point.
That's flawless logic. I don't want anyone to be sad, and so I'm going to kill everyone they know.
Wow.
It doesn't not work. Like no, it
makes some sense. You're right.
It's a closed circuit of emotion, you know.
Yeah.
When you kill those people that they know, doesn't that open new circuits?
Are we talking about people or rats right now? Because I think there's a big difference in the scope of grief, you know.
I am talking people, but I didn't know rats could I didn't know rats could feel
you could-
sadness, I guess.
No, I mean, I don't think it works with people because I think inevitably there's wider circles. I think
Yeah.
if you kill, yeah,
The nutria vermin, the one vermin that they allow us to just kill wholesale, like
Yeah.
open season, turns out they have incredibly intricate grieving ceremonies that
yeah.
they,
They bury them like every year. They
all
go
carry
bury
out.
them and like they're like it happened again. The yearly purge. They dread it all year.
Oh, that's really dark. We're traipsing into some dark territory.
Traipsing is
Oh,
a good
yeah.
word. Do you think like a swamp rat that survived a couple? Also, nutria sounds like a health yogurt, you know?
I was going to say, it sounds like one of those supplements that
It
people
sounds like
put up
it
their ass
sounds
or
like you're
something.
the worst girl at your high school is about to ask you to coffee and say that if you join her pipeline, you can make a lot of money selling nutria. You know?
Yeah.
Nutria's changed my life. Yeah.
Yeah. I get to be my own business owner, and so
You're a boss. Yeah.
freshman year of college, I got a call and someone went like, I'm not gonna say her name, Ilith, that's her name. It was Cutco, and they were like, your friend Ilith recommended you. I was like, we both live on the same floor of this dorm, and she knows I'm from Chicago. That's the only connection we have. And she signed up my name to sell Cutco knives. I was like, I'm not gonna.
I got signed up once too.
Did you make a lot of money?
I did not partake. I answered all of the questions, like so when you get signed up, at least when I got signed up, you get sent an email that's attached to a survey, and then you answer a series of questions that see if you're the right fit for Cutco. And I answered them all as wrong as I could, and then they were like, "You're not a good fit," and so I didn't.
Oh, I'm surprised they tell anyone they're not a
Yeah,
good
me too. You must have answered the fuck out of those
fit.
questions.
I did. I did.
Everyone knows about pyramid schemes. Now, I will let you know, if you guys want to join the Gaslight Game Show multi-level marketing system we have going, you can be your own boss. And as long as you keep your pipeline fresh, you can make a lot of money, as much money as we make.
It's
Yeah, totally.
perfect for moms and on the go, people who just want to bring their work into their home.
Moms on the go is the target Gaslight Game Show demographic. They love it. They're going to
86% of our audience right now is women. And I think that's really fun.
That disproves everything you've said about me. Everything you've said about me.
No, it proves that they're just like
watching.
rage watching. They're just like flipping things to be like, fuck Max.
Well,
I think that Jeffrey's demographic that he pulls strongest could be summarized as moms on the go.
Moms
Oh my God.
Because
That is true.
He's the fantasy. He's portable, easy to please.
Even pocket size, maybe.
Just give him a 6-hour-old Italiano, and he's just...
Look, this is my second one. I am plowing through.
It's your second one today?
What?
It's your second one today?
No, it's the second of the two.
Like the
I'm gonna reduce this fucking thing to ashes. This is
Do you not
great.
know how to use the word half? You were treating them as if it's two entirely
It's the
different
second one.
sandwiches. Is it like the second half of the sandwich?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
There, yeah.
all right, everybody. Welcome to Gaslight Game Show, the only character-driven game show with real-world consequences. This is episode 20, Dude Fart Poo.
Boo.
Every week, a movie is... Sorry, I clicked away from the script. Can we... Let's rewind real quick. All right. This is episode 20, Dude Fart... Sorry. All right, I'm starting over. All right, everyone, welcome to Gaslight Game Show, the only character-driven game show with real-world consequences. This is episode 20, Dude Fart Poo. Every week, a movie is selected and we all watch it. And every week, each of our 3 contestants writes their own review for that movie. But, and here's the twist, not as themselves. They must concoct brand new characters and write in their voices. Before each episode, they swap their creations amongst themselves. They read each other's work here live for the first time, responding to questions as the characters they wrote for one another. The catch, I have to guess who originally wrote what. Every episode has a winner and a loser. Winners get rewarded and losers get punished. No one's safe, not even me. As always, our contestants are Josh Horst,
Hey.
Avery Baker,
Hi.
and I'm your host, Max McCune. This week we have a featured guest, Jeffrey Nolan. Jeffrey, would you please introduce yourself and tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
There's no one I'd rather be than me.
All right. Well,
I'm more than this.
okay. You could have quit while you're ahead. That was a pretty cool first quote, and then you kept going. All right. Well, today for episode 20, Jeffrey elected that we watch the 2024 box office hit Dune Part 2, one of the coolest things committed to film in years. But before we discuss how this movie rocks, we have some business to attend to. Avery, would you please inform everyone as to what time it is?
It's punishment time.
That is correct. It is punishment time. Last week, Jeffrey won. He absolutely crushed the other two contestants. But with winners come losers, and last week, Avery lost. And what do losers get?
Punished.
They get punished. That is right. Avery lost, and as punishment, she had to do a dude perfect level trick shot, bouncing a ping pong ball off two separate surfaces over the distance of 12 feet, successfully landing it in a red Solo cup. She filmed the event, and we're going to review the tape. Avery, are you ready to put those YouTube cucks to shame?
All right.
Does it say 12 feet in the script?
Nope.
Says
It's
10. Did I say 12?
I'm
You
gonna
did
go
say
ahead
12.
and shut that down. I couldn't remember exactly what it was, so I went back and watched the last episode, and I stopped when Jeffrey was like 15 feet, and everyone was like, "Yeah." So this is from 15 feet away. It took me.
More impressive.
I said 12?
You
Yeah.
did.
There's not the number 2 anywhere there.
That's so weird.
This took me 3 hours to do, not edit,
Yeah.
to make the fucking shot.
Not losing is so good. Not losing is awesome.
Just all right, shut up. Everyone mute yourselves. It's time.
All right, guys, today we've got a trick shot we're gonna try. There are only 3 parameters. 1, ping pong ball. 2, 15 feet back. And 3, red. Let's go check out the course.
This is how legends are made. I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine. Show you the harder the
Right there.
Dude, perfect! It only
I'm
took.
gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill all 3 of you.
I love you just refusing to show us any of the attempt.
No, Max, you don't understand.
Yeah.
I have 175. I literally looked 5 to 3 minute videos of me failing, and I told Josh before we started. I was like, I will clip in all of those failures, but at that time, I could not make myself sit through and just sift the right ones from the wrong ones and editing.
I also like that it wasn't a red Solo cup. You just had like red wine in it.
Just tossing it in a wine.
It was definitely the
It's red.
classiest.
It's not even wine. I took water and put red food coloring in it.
It's definitely like the classiest dude perfect video. You had like a nice little flower lead up. It looked like you were like
Yeah.
sitting in the cup.
Why did you make
Setup
it red?
when you'll see the fails, the setup changed a lot of different times. Like I had to reevaluate. This was my least favorite punishment besides drinking shit. This
You've only had like fucking 4 punishments ever. Like you've had so few punishments.
okay. So this one sucked. It took up a lot of time, and at one point, my brother, who was in the video and the most honest, nicest person I know, turned to me and said, "Hey, do you think they'd be mad if you just couldn't make it? Because I think we're getting to that point." I was like,
We would be mad. He also definitely assisted you a little bit. He's like,
yeah, he was
Yeah,
so
he-
fucking done at that point.
yeah, that was funny. Shout out the brother. He seemed very sweet from the video.
Very nice guy.
Yeah.
Can I ask, did you think that because you didn't have a red solo cup, making the water red was going to make us go, oh, okay, well, at least
Yeah,
there's
that
the red
was-
element is what we
yeah.
Well, at
were
first I wrote red on the cup, but I didn't. Yeah.
And also just so everyone knows, we thought it was 10 feet. I said 12 feet for some reason, and she thought it was 15 feet. So she actually overachieved a little bit.
I genuinely think I would have been able to do it insignificantly. Actually, that's not true. I don't know that. Some of those shots are truly there's not like a narrowing where things get better. It's like all of a sudden I made it because Evan assisted. Like it's not yeah.
It's Evan didn't want to keep standing there. You know what? I think I've put in my time as a good brother.
He was
Took
like,
a break to go to Target to get different ping pong balls. Like we had
holy fuck.
a whole day.
well, good punishment. That took longer than Jeffrey's pull-ups.
Yeah.
Well done, Avery. We all enjoyed that. I expect you're going to be getting a call from Dude Perfect soon. I think you're going to get.
Right,
Avery leaves us for bigger and better things.
Dude Perfect, sponsored by Nerf.
All right. Now, before we hear what these three wrote, we're going to chat about the movie. On IMDb, the synopsis for Dune Part 2 is Paul Atreides unites with Chani and the Fremen while seeking revenge against the conspirators who destroyed his family. I'm sure we all have a lot to say. Open the floor.
I loved it.
Fucking ripped. Such a
Don't fucking movie.
Oh
So
my
fucking
god.
sick. Dude, fuck yes. I saw it 3 times in theaters, and the bass gave me a boner in the IMAX one.
Yeah.
So
Twice.
fucking
I saw it twice. It was so good. The movie ripped hard.
rips.
God, the sandworm when you first hear the like the
Ah,
theme.
worms, dude.
God.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I wish the theme was louder. When he's riding the worms and you hear the theme come in, I wish it fucking rocked me to the core. And it was cool, but it was a little quiet. The bass was good, but the theme could have been louder.
I loved Austin Butler. I thought he was fucking sick. Jeffrey said he wasn't weird enough, which I just find odd.
Just didn't do it for me.
I find that to be an odd complaint.
Want him weirder.
I have been reflecting on Dune Part 2, and I have come to the conclusion for myself that I think Austin Butler was the best part of that movie.
I think he was. I think he was insane.
I thought it was incredible.
I thought his choice to be just subtly horny and interested in everything, even when shit was going bad for his family, was fucking awesome. He wanted to fuck Paul Atreides. He was definitely like, this is awesome. I just thought he was great. I think Austin Butler might be insufferable in person, but it's worth it for stuff.
Is he
like
the
that.
one who thinks he's Elvis still?
Yeah,
like,
he won't stop. Honestly,
Yeah.
I was half expecting an Elvis voice for Pedro.
That would be so funny.
I saw a lot of memes when he was cast that were like, "Mama, I'm gonna take over Atlantis."
Hey, yo, now chip and shut up.
Apparently he showed up on set and hadn't told anyone he was doing the voice to sound like Stellan Skarsgård, and everyone was like, "Oh fuck," because he sounds a lot like Stellan Skarsgård in the movie.
Yeah.
And there's that scene when the Baron like gives him a kiss when he gives him Arrakis, and apparently Austin Butler threw in the going back in for a second kiss, which is fucking awesome. That's so sick.
Just can't get enough of Stellan.
Can't get enough of Stellan. And then Stellan Skarsgård, I think, is maybe the most reliable actor out there. I've never seen him in something he's not good in. I'm rewatching Chernobyl right now on HBO, and he's absolutely fucking phenomenal. Feel good TV show. You should all watch it if you're in a bad mood or need a lift.
True. Yeah, that's my rainy day show.
In our current political climate, nothing like Chernobyl to just make me. It's kind of like my West Wing.
Yeah. You just feel good about it. It makes you comfortable in how things are run.
Before we talk more about the movie, and I do want to talk more about the movie, Actually, first off, let's give rankings real quick. I'm gonna give Dune Part 2.
Can I also say something real quick? For 20 episodes now, we've used the word rankings, and that's not the right word.
Rating.
So if anyone else has, if you've been watching from home, just tearing your fucking hair out that we're using the wrong word, it is ratings.
That's
I'm
true.
giving it, I mean, I give it a 5 out of 5, like stars. Like if I'm a critic, like out of a 10, I'll give it a 9, like damn near, I don't know, just crazy good. I mean, 9.5 maybe. There's nothing I would change about that movie being what it is, you know?
I'd also give it a 9. I really enjoyed it, and I liked the first one a lot, but I like this one more and quite a bit more, which surprised
Yeah.
me. So yeah.
As I like to say it, Dune 1 really edges you, you know, and Dune 2, it's like, it's stroking the shaft. It's like actually, no, you bust at Dune 2. This is cool. We should keep this part in. People are gonna like that. But yeah, good fucking movie.
8.5. Thought it was great. I liked it a lot. The scene in like the fucking cave,
Oh my God.
all shouting, that ripped. Wanted Austin Butler to be weirder.
I
Got a full 1.5.
I was like religiously watching that scene on TikTok, and then they would take it down for copyright, and I'd have to find it somewhere else. Like it's so fucking sick.
It rocked. It's such a good scene.
Also, if you want to just have fun, Dune edits on TikTok go so hard. They fucking are so dope. I love watching like edits of movies I like that clearly a 17-year-old made. I don't know how good they're so good at it. It's pretty fucking sick.
I
Yeah.
also thought from Wonka to Dune,
This?
crazy.
Crazy.
It's
You know how a lot of actors have range, you know?
I was literally about to say his
Yeah.
range is from being fucking awful for a role to being maybe one of the best actors I've seen in a while.
That's real range to be just dog shit and then be so fucking good. Maybe he purposely did Wonka and was so boring in it to make it even better when he came out with Paul Atreides. It's like the long play, you know?
It's all a psyop for Dune.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I hope so.
His scene, he really, really convinced me because I think Timmy's good at like his little thing where he's like kind of the dour, sad lover boy. But like him in the cave, like I was like, oh, like that's not easy to command like that.
Right.
And he killed it. Also, Rebecca Ferguson, so fucking good. She's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think we should. Sorry,
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead. I'll look it up later.
Reverend Mother. What did you ask? Who
Oh, yeah, she was fucking amazing. Keep going.
I think we should watch our little like recap videos of our experience watching Dune.
oh, that's a good idea because I had a blast actually, and I got to do it with some good friends. It was fun.
Yeah. No, it was a unique experience that we didn't envision arising, where Avery had to leave us because we were all in LA
Right.
together. She had to leave us a little early, and then Jeffrey, Max, and I had to go to Dune without Avery. And we weren't trepidatious going into it because we knew that we were all friends, but we'd never had just the three of us, and we had never experimented with our chemistry before. And we took a video to document.
Yeah, and just so Avery, so we could send to Avery and make her feel.
I'm so excited to see it, guys. Yeah.
Make Avery feel included, like we were excited.
Yeah, it's like I'm there. It's like I'm there.
All right, let me share my screen so you all can see. I'm gonna share.
Shall we mute? Oh man, I'm sorry.
That was awful.
Dude, I'm sorry. I kind of harshed the vibe.
Yeah, please mute yourself.
Okay.
Dune.
Part 2.
This is gonna be the best day of my life.
I think we had fun. I think it went well.
That was really cool.
It was a good time.
yeah.
The inner splices of Jeffrey's real life being called Trady's.
Him eating that burrito like it's the first thing he's been given in months.
When did
It's
you get
pretty cool. Yeah, I know. I know all of our watchers are probably like, man, Jeffrey, what a fucking smoke show dog. But
did you know he was gonna hiccup, or was that just luck?
Huh?
Did you know he was gonna hiccup in that second video, or was that just luck? That was
That
like
second video was actually a video that we took in the Grand Central Market in downtown LA of Max, you throwing a balled up napkin at him and flinching as
that
you
was
did it.
hitting
because
him.
my reflexes are so good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I really appreciated that. I felt like I was there. I also made a video.
Segway.
Yeah, I
Oh.
wanted to I wanted you guys to feel like you were there with me too. It's a little different, but the vibe is essentially the same.
Okay,
So
let's see it. I'm excited.
yeah, I'm
Excited.
excited. Yeah, one for June, please. Okay. Yeah. So excited to see Dune. Yeah. Dune. Sir, hi, could you help me?
With what?
Will you film me? Hold on. Tell me when you're going. Yeah. Is this cool? Does this look good?
I mean, sure.
Okay. Made a new friend.
You saying, does this look cool? And us hearing, I mean, sure.
The slow sound of the escalator is something you couldn't find. That's just like AI couldn't come up with that. That's good.
Yeah. His name was Tim. Tim was middle-aged, alone in the mall, and he helped me a lot. And after he gave the phone back to me, he goes, "This isn't for something weird, right?" And I said,
It's
Tim
Hate to
picked
break
up
it
the
to you,
vibe.
Tim.
Tim got
and
the
I
vibe.
laughed, and it did not inspire confidence from him. He was not going to the movie. So yeah, shout out to Tim. I hope to see you around one day. Maybe that was our meet cute. Who's
All
to
right, you know
say?
what? Actually, if we get an undetermined amount of interaction, we're gonna find Tim. We're gonna put
You
him
almost
on the
said
show.
hunt. We're gonna hunt Tim
We're gonna
down.
hunt
Tim
Tim
down.
if we get. I'm gonna say 5 likes.
Okay.
We'll have a
Like,
YouTube video because that
Great.
gets
Yeah,
less
let's
interaction.
promise that.
I love we've done 20 episodes of just going undetermined interaction. It's like clearly it's like when I tell a friend, yeah, let's hang out. I'll text you about it. It's like it's not like I do it if I want to,
I think the only one we've ever given any numbers on was the 4x4 challenge, which seems like a bad one to be the only thing we've ever given numbers on.
That's the
4x4 challenge is gonna be so
that's the
funny when we do it.
coming, donuts, beer, and running.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
coming donuts, beer, and running.
And how many do you have to hit?
It's 6 of 1, 12 of 1, 18, 24 orgasms, drinks, miles, donuts, and you have 24 hours to do it all.
And that's the only one we've put numbers on. We
Actually
promised this.
It's good. I think it would be. That's content, baby. That's fucking content. People can eat that up with a spoon when we do it. When we get what was the
Get
level
my
range?
ranking. I think it was 6 orgasms, 12 miles, 18 drinks, and 24 donuts. 18 drinks is a lot of drinks.
Mine was the same as yours, Max, but I switched around drinks and miles. I'm doing.
I
20
might switch
drinks
drinks and miles. I might switch drinks and miles as well, because you can drink and eat donuts while walking miles.
I have one more thought about Dune, and then I want to actually do something real quick. I thought the most remarkable part of Dune was the fact that it was good sci-fi. I think sci-fi so often just sucks eggs, like Jupiter ascending.
Especially this kind of sci-fi, which is like it's not like a cool experimental thought experiment. Like it's supposed to be an epic scale and
Yeah.
like that's not easy to do.
I was so impressed, and it was such a breath of fresh air to like consume well thought out, well designed, well built sci-fi.
Yeah.
This movie made me feel like I understand why people who saw the first Star Wars movie in theaters, that's
Exactly.
probably what they felt like. I was like, this is really something, and it's really, like you said, well done.
Yeah.
It's the only thing about Star Wars is like literally nothing like this existed then, which is probably like it's also crazy. First of all, watching Dune and reading it, like how much like Game of Thrones and Star Wars don't exist without Dune. Like it's so cool we finally got a good adaptation of it. And it's also cool to just see a moment in history when something like I think the last thing like fantasy or sci-fi that was this actually good was like Game of Thrones, you know, like something like I'm not talking good movies. I'm talking about this kind of like, oh, it's a different world where there's gonna be fucking dorks like nerding out about it. It's like Dune, Game of Thrones,
It's an epic.
Rings, yeah, an epic. Star Wars. Like there's not a ton. There's not a ton.
True. For this movie, I actually want to do casting. I think we should cast this movie.
This one I'm down for. All right.
I'm going to start it off with a little question for the group / maybe a debate if it gets to that point. Who's Paul, Max or Jeffrey?
Jeffrey.
I think Jeffrey, as much as Paul's cool, and I think Jeffrey's the more interesting choice for Paul.
Okay. Now, all right, that felt like a backhanded dig.
No.
Backhanded.
I don't think Paul's not like the most badass guy ever. Like Paul, like I don't know. Like I think he is badass, but
No,
I
I got defensive.
I think okay, here's what I actually think. I think you could do early Paul doubting himself and figuring it out to commanding confident Paul more than I could go the other way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not very good at reining it in, you know?
Nerd. Okay.
So,
All right. Okay.
but
I'm
it actually can't be you. I'm gonna be Paul because I think you have to be Fade Ralpha. I think
Yes.
I think you have to be Fade Ralpha.
Okay, that's all
I
set.
want to see Jeffrey put his money where his mouth is and go, this is how weird Fade Ralpha should have been.
Yeah, you want to see a weird fade route though? I'll give you one.
He's like, I don't like all the muscles and the fighting. I want him to be, yeah, I don't even know what
Thin
you do.
arms, but big nipples. That's my fade route though. Because he's kind of like a sex symbol, right?
Yeah.
It was funny when the Baron calls him a playboy in the movie. It's first of all, it's funny hearing the word playboy in Dune. And second of all, it's like, all this guy wants to do is kill people. Like, he's not like out fucking girls at the club. Like, this guy just kills. Maybe that's what playboy means in the Dune world.
He fucks Lady Fenring.
What'd you say?
He fucks Lady Fenring.
He does, but that's more on her behest than his, you know?
True.
That's okay. All right,
Yeah,
fair
he
enough.
seemed a little more lured than
That was
anything.
not playboy behavior. That's
Beta.
That's beta. That's getting, I mean,
That's begging in the rain.
look, there's nothing wrong with being a beta if Leia Seydoux is seducing you. That's like,
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
I've got the definitive. I was thinking about it. I think I've got the definitive casting.
let's hear the
Max as Paul, Jeffrey as Fade, Avery as Stilgar, me as the Baron.
I actually think I'd watch it. I think that'd be good.
That'd be good. Avery
Would kill Stilgar. Avery would
Yeah.
be so funny as Stilgar.
Let's go. Yeah, no, I'd do that 100%. I also
Shout out-
kind of thought, like, while I was watching it, I was like, I want to be the fetus. Like, not Anya Taylor-Joy.
yeah.
I want to be the little bit, it's like whispering.
Yeah.
That could also be good, but Stilgar is a better role for sure.
You you are the one who I'm always like, she's the Javier Bardem of the group. I always think it, you know. It's just
Wow.
yeah.
Thanks, guys.
That's range.
Thanks.
An oddly unconventionally handsome Spanish person. I'm always like Avery, you know.
Okay, I think those were my 3 words when we first started this, was oddly,
Yeah.
unconventionally handsome,
Nice.
and Spanish.
And Spanish was in there too.
Spanish was the runner-up word.
That's not bad. They're white.
All right. Well, I could talk about Dune forever, and maybe I will. It just won't be on tape. Maybe we'll film an hour of me not even having a conversation with you guys, just talking about Dune with myself, and you can subscribe to our Patreon and see me doing that.
Big get.
I'd watch it.
Yeah.
Now, we are going to move on to the meat of the show. We're going on to the reviews. Now, just to give you a refresher, we're going to go over the specifics. These 3 watched Dune Part 2 and randomly generated a name, age, and location for their character. Everything else you hear is all them. They used those prompts to create a character and then wrote a movie review in their voice. You'll hear each of them read 4 main sections in character. Character bios, get to know you questions. I'll let you count, Jeffrey. Improvised responses, and the movie review. You are behind. Okay, that was great.
Caught up.
All but the improvised responses have been written for them beforehand. This is also the first time the contestants have seen each other's work. It's a cold read. They very well may have no idea what they're about to say. And I have no idea which of them made what character and corresponding review. The writer is not necessarily the reader, and I have to guess who wrote what. They're trying to trick me because if I get them all wrong, I lose. But if I get even one right, then whichever one of them I score the lowest is the loser. No matter what, someone's getting shafted. There will always be a loser, and losers get punished. Now, we're going to start by getting to know each character with a structured interview, do some off-the-cuff Q&A as a group, and to finish it off, we'll hear the reader's movie review. Our first reader is Josh. Josh, would you please introduce your character and give us the title of your review?
Hello, my name is Max Holloway. I am 26 years old, and I live in Springfield, Illinois. The title of my review is These Are My Ideas About the Movie.
Nice, straightforward. Max, nice name. Would you please
Wait,
tell
sorry. Can I tell a joke?
Yeah.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Timothy Charlemagne.
Timothy Charlemagne. Who?
Wonka. Get it?
That was great. Yeah. Do I get it?
He was in the movie and also Wonka.
He is in both movies. He is in both movies. Nice, Max.
Oh no. Oh, I messed up my introduction. Can I start over?
You know, that's probably a good idea.
I've seen the show. I know how. I promise.
Yeah, you can totally
I promise. I watch this every week.
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Yes, you can start over.
My name is also Max. But my last
Look at
name
that. Two Maxes.
is Holloway. What's yours?
McCune. Max McCune.
Oh yeah, of course. McCune. That's really cool. You're really nice. I watch you every week.
Thank you, Max. That's awesome. I feel like you would have known my last name, but is this the rest of your introduction? Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
The title of my review is These Are My Ideas About the Movie.
Oh, okay. Do you have any more information about yourself you'd want to tell us, or do you just want me to get onto the questions?
No, yeah, let's kick it off.
Kick it off. I got it. All right. Max, what is your favorite color?
Wait, sorry, can I tell you a little bit about my well,
You want to tell me a little bit about yourself?
can you tell me about you? Can you tell me about you a little?
No, I think we should just keep it on you, Max.
Just one fact.
One fact. I've never broken a bone. Have you?
Okay, strong guy.
All right, Max. Max, what is your favorite color? I gave you a fact. What's your fact?
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple.
That is also my favorite color. That's crazy.
Interesting. Was that going to be your favorite color before I told you my favorite color?
Yeah. I'm Max.
All right. Max, what's something funny that happened to you recently?
I was in New Orleans. I went and it was this crazy coincidence. And I was like, was it fun? And he was like, oh, if you like killing swamp rats, then it's fun. In the South, to kill it as many as you want. And they kill, and I had never even heard of this until now. And he was like, did you go? I went to the one in New Orleans, and I like it even more. It's insane that I've never even heard of like a weird event in the South like that. I'm in the north side of Chicago for 1 hour. And then I'm buying in this hat man, and he's like, is that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's my story.
Max, are you telling a story I told earlier while you were here?
I'm telling a story about my life. Yeah.
You were in Chicago in the north side for an hour?
Yes.
All right. Does anybody else have any questions they would like to ask Max?
Max, since you watch the show every week, do you have a favorite episode?
Yeah. The one where I like episode 5 because I won episode 5.
Oh, I remember that.
You won episode 5.
I won episode 5.
Have you been on this show before?
Yeah.
Are you taking your shirt off right now?
What's up?
What's the reason for taking your shirt off, Max?
Is that your question?
No, I guess it's not my turn. Other people can ask questions.
Max,
Are you okay?
Max, do you have any tattoos?
Yeah, no, I've got a couple actually. I've got this one little fucked up guy from this children's book, where the wild things are.
I just saw you shirtless. You didn't have any tattoos, and
It's below the screen. It's below the screen. Come on, will you let me run the show, please? Will you let me like move things along? Thank you.
You're moving things along now? Did you just put on a hoodie and a hat?
You sound crazy. This is gaslight.
Did you lie earlier about going to the bathroom to get a hoodie and a hat?
I did not. I literally just got here. I've been running the show, but I'm also the contestant.
All right. Anyone else have no more questions. We're closing questions. Max, what do you think of the movie?
Man, dope fucking movie. I saw it twice. The base gave me a fucking boner the second
I saw
time.
it 3 times. I saw it 3 times.
I saw it 3 times. I love Austin Butler. Man, I thought he was fucking sick. Jeffrey said he wasn't weird enough, but I loved him. His choice just to be like subtly horny and interested in him was sick. I think he's probably insufferable in person, but apparently he showed up on set and hadn't told anybody, but he was going to go in for the second kiss with the Baron, and he didn't tell him that he was going to do his voice. I give it a 9.5. I like to say like Dune 1 teases you, and then Dune 2 is just stroking the shaft. This is good. Keep that in. Yeah. What did everyone think about the first character?
No, Max, you're done.
I thought he was a little familiar.
I love the first character. No, hold on. It's not your turn anymore.
Right off the
It's
bat.
not my turn anymore?
Right off the bat,
talking about the
honestly, I think that one was written by Max.
No, you don't get to guess. This is my job.
I think
You're
Max
done.
wrote that review.
You think I wrote that review?
Yeah. Our next reader is
No.
Jeffrey, please introduce your character.
All right, I'm going to cut it off.
Yeah,
What did
okay.
everyone think of the character Max?
Familiar.
Familiar, overly. That was good. All right.
It brought me back.
Whoever wrote it probably thought I was going to get annoyed, but I just like being listened to, and I got to hear my own words back to me. So
That was sad. That was really sad.
no, that was funny. That was good. Wow, who do I think wrote that one?
Listen to.
I'll just guess Avery. I forgot I have to think about who wrote what. I'm gonna guess Avery for that one. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Remember, if you're at home listening, guess your own. And keep track. See how many you get right. Now, that threw me off a little bit. All right, our next reader is Jeffrey. Please introduce your character and give us the title of your review.
Me, Lowell, man cub, raised by wild dogs when parents not take me. Me, maker of tools, mate with Daisy. Review title is these are last man words I know.
All right. What was you were something the man cub? What was your name?
Lowell.
Lowell the man cub. All right. Lowell, would you tell us a little bit about yourself? All right. All right. Lowell, if you could relive one moment in your life, what would it be?
When I make with Daisy.
Did you mate with a dog? Okay. Lowell, what are your pet peeves?
When Daisy not make with me.
Okay. Lowell, we're gonna open the floor. Does anyone else have any questions they'd like to ask Lowell the man cub?
Yeah. No, I've got a question. It's gonna drive me nuts.
All right. Avery, you got any questions?
Yeah. Lowell, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? It's not him.
He wants it to be him. He looked kind of forlorn. He knows. He knows.
Is he offended? Never
I
mind.
think that offended him. I think that actually.
Oh, he can use his fists now?
Yeah, who taught you to
Okay.
punch? Dogs don't punch. All right. Lowell, what did you think of the movie?
Lisan al Gaib.
That was impressive, given your clear lack of human articulation skills. Is that all? You can bark to end your review. Nice, Lowell. Lowell, everyone, thank you to Lowell Man Cub. What did everyone think of our second guest?
Loved him.
That was great.
One of my favorite guests we've ever had.
Avery can take it or leave it. Avery's not a fan.
Whatever.
Avery's a cat person. All right. Well, that was great. I'm a fan. I'm gonna say Jeffrey wrote that one. I'm gonna say Jeffrey wrote it. Let's see what happens. All right. Well, that brings us to our last one, who by process of elimination is Avery. Avery, would you please introduce your character and give us the title of your review?
Hello again. My name is Arlene Proctor. I am 55 years old, and now I live in the city of dreams, Gary, Indiana. The title of my review is I'm a Singer Now, and I'm gonna sing you all a song as my movie review for Dune 2 starring Timothy Chalamet.
All right. Eileen, would you please?
Arlene,
Arlene?
it's our second meeting. You should know me by now.
I should know it. I should know it. And goddamn, I wish I remember who wrote the first one. Would you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Arlene Abeline Proctor, and I'm a singer. Ever since I ran away from the circus, I've been spreading joy, 2 vocal cords at a time, serenading my soul who'll listen to my heart's song. The only issue is, folks just don't appreciate my music the way that they should. They don't stick around long enough to hear my joyous psalms. And that's not right. But I've devised a method of making sure these poor souls might hear my life-changing melodies. I found out that you have to capture them with music and sit them down in the basement of song and make sure they can't move with the power of your singing. And then, and only then, are they ready to receive your voice. You probably think I'm crazy. You'll see. You'll see. You'll all see. Soon enough, when I sing my movie review for Dune 2 starring Timothy Chalamet.
You did a lot of hand quotes around basement and camp.
It's just fun.
Yeah. Oh, it's just for fun. I'm okay. Arlene. All right. God, can you imagine being trapped in a basement in Gary, Indiana by Arlene? All right. Arlene, would you rather sit in desks, at tables, on the floor, or in auditorium seats?
Honey, I'd rather be on stage. The hot basement lights, the muffled noises of the audience as they cheer you on, the strong steel chairs that don't bend no matter how much you squirm. Oh, it's intoxicating. Every night I perform for a captive audience, and when I'm done, they chant in chorus, "Water, water, water, water," because they're dehydrated from crying tears of joy. There's always an encore too. They yell, "Please," when they want me to do more, and I oblige. When they scream, "My family," I always respond, "You're my family too." I love to sing. I can't wait to sing for you.
Wow. All right. I'm so glad we have you back on the show. Would you rather, or would you, would you please tell me your life story, Arlene, in exactly one sentence?
Oh, I was born into a circus family under the tyrannical rule of my great granddaddy, tending elephants and dreaming of the singing that he never let me do. But then I saw The Greatest Showman and learned there is singing in the circus, and something terrible happened to all those elephants and my family in a fire, and I could finally sing my song. But between nightly shows for my friends, I heard that the fellow stage performer Zendaya was in another movie, Dune Part 2, and that's where I met my new friend Timothy Chalamet, and now I've seen 2 movies. I'm ready to sing.
That was the longest sentence of all time. All right. Anyone have any other questions they'd like to ask our long-winded friend?
Yeah. I don't want to blow your mind, but what if I told you that there was a third movie where Timothy Chalamet sings?
Whoa. Whoa.
Come closer.
I don't know if I'm gonna go anywhere near where you are.
Come closer. What's the name of that movie?
Wonka.
And where is Timmy Chalamet?
Jeffrey, got any questions?
Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk later.
I'm not talking.
Arlene, what is your favorite venue you've ever performed at?
Oh, I don't mean to sound vain, but there's something about my basement that just makes me feel alive. Something cool and damp and warm and hot and desperate. I love the desperation of the audience.
Woof.
All right. I guess as far as having to listen to Arlene sing, we might have got it off a little easy, boys. All right, Arlene, would you please tell us what you thought of the movie?
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, damn it, Max.
I'm just so excited. Okay. Timmy, I gotta tell you something. You got my heart a pump, pump, pumping. You got my legs a run, run, running. You get my insides achy and my motor humming. Oh! Maybe it's the sand or maybe it's the sun, but Tim, I gotta tell ya, you're my number one. Don't worry about Zendaya, she will disappear. Tragic and mysterious, but you're my number one. Yeah, don't worry about. Oh no, don't you shed a tear. No! Yeah, I know where you live and I know where you go. I can't wait to come and get you so you can see my show. Your pretty skin is so pale, the desert sun is so bright. You belong in a place where there's no natural light. Oh, I can see you now. Right over there. I'll use the voice to ensnare you and your dark curly hair. I've got a chair waiting for you where you can sit and squirm. Now let's kick off our still suits and take a ride on that sandworm. Yes, 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 give it to me, Timmy. Oh, 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 I love performing live. We'll be husband and wife. You'll be tied down with bliss. I'll take your atomic and give it an ara kiss.
Oh.
I'm the Emperor's daughter and your Lisan al-Gaib, and you'll love my singing so much that you'll never leave. And I won't forget to feed you. You'll meet all my friends. I'll sing my heart out for you, and the show will never end. Oh, Timmy, I gotta tell you something. I've been planning this for so long. I'll see you soon, my sweet baby. Mama's coming for ya. Thank you all for listening to my song. Oh, you've been a wonderful audience. Good night.
God damn. All right.
Stop making me sing.
Holy shit. All right.
Stop being so good at it.
That was I'm impressed. That was good. Standing O if I was willing to stand. All right. Well, what did everyone think of our third and final character, Arlene? A little what's the word? Reprise of Arlene.
I know I just said stop making me sing, but I did like seeing her back.
Kinda nice.
She's one that I think of a lot. So
She's a character.
She was after Greatest Showman, right? That was that.
she was, because she killed elephants, like she said.
Yeah. Okay. It's all coming back. She didn't like when I called her Eileen. I kind of forgot about her. It came back pretty quick though. Wow. All right. That was great. Well done, Avery. I'm gonna say Josh wrote that one. I'm gonna go with my original guesses, I think. We're gonna see. Who knows? I always switch them. All right. Well, now that we've heard all the reviews, let's hear everyone's fuck, marry, kill rank. I always forget. Let's hear everyone's fuck, marry, kill rankings. This is a ranking, not a rating. That's a ranking. For the three characters that we've been introduced to. Okay, we do have a rule where we kill children. I do not know how old Lowell the man cub is. But I think
he's a man.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. He is a man. Okay, I'm still
Let's
gonna
focus on the man and not the cub.
I am gonna kill him. Actually, I do know he loves fucking like a dog. Maybe that's good. God, this is, I'm gonna kill Lowell. I'm gonna go for it and fuck Arlene. It's gonna be, might be the last thing, I ever do. But fuck it, you know? Crazy, sometimes good. And oh wait, no. I'm switching everything.
Yeah, because you don't want
Do I want to marry? Do I want to marry myself or do I want to fuck myself more? This
I
one's
think marriage is fucking. Like you also get to
You
fuck.
get to do it just longer.
yeah.
That was the point I was making with the bear, and you all
Shut up
told me-
about the bear, dude.
Shut up about the bear. I'm gonna fuck Max Holloway because I actually think he'd be very annoying to be married to if he keeps trying to do everything I'm doing. But I do think fucking someone who's trying to be me actually sounds very, very interesting. So I'm gonna fuck Max Holloway. I'm gonna kill Arlene, and I'm gonna marry Lowell, and he's just gonna be like my man cub pet, and I'll let him fuck Daisy as much as he wants.
Okay, I mean, you also, I think, okay. I'm gonna say I'm killing Arlene. Too much of a risk. I'm fucking Lowell. Y'all, you ever have the moment where you're like, oh, I want to see what it's like to fuck a dog, but
No.
it's
Whoa!
to fuck
Whoa!
a dog, so I can't.
Whoa!
Well, if you fucked a man raised by dogs, you kind of get to see what it's like to fuck a dog without having to break the law, which is my main.
Are you the one who
Not
brought
allowed
up
to fuck
bestiality
dogs.
before?
This is crazy.
And I would marry Max because I would marry Max.
There we go. Cute.
Yeah.
All right. That we're gonna skip over all that. We're just gonna let that part simmer with the audience. Josh and Avery, what are your rankings?
I'm also gonna kill Arlene. Sounds like she's got a lot of people trapped, and we should address that at some point.
Hello.
Yeah.
I think I have the same ranking as Jeffrey. Yeah, I'd fuck Lowell. Not for the same reasons as Jeffrey, though. Just kind of like I don't know if
That's
I want
good. That's
deal
good to
with
put
that
out
long
there.
term.
Yeah.
And I'd marry Max and maybe help him get back to who he is. But we'll see.
My ranking's the exact same as Avery's. Gotta kill Arlene.
You got it, dude.
Gonna fuck Lowell, but kind of just because I don't want to marry Lowell. And then I'll marry Max because he's a pretty normal guy.
Yeah,
He might be normal if he's not like around me, you know?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you're at greatest risk with Max.
Yeah, I'm fucking
Yeah.
Max. I'm not marrying Max. That would be exhausting.
You'd lose your skin. He would wear.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
another.
like I think he's probably gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
good.
yeah. And yeah, I wouldn't. No. All right, fuck that. All right. Well, now before we officially learn who wrote what, I am gonna blindly rate the writing and reading we've enjoyed. The scoring categories are, as always, 5 points for funniest written review, which review made you laugh the most. 4 points for best written review, which review was crafted most cohesively. 3 points for most developed character, which written character feels most alive. 2 points for best improvised response, which contestant gave the best improvised response. And 1 point for best improvised question, which contestant asked the best improvised question.
You
Now,
want to make a mockery of this?
Josh gets best improvised question for barking at Lowell. And Josh also gets best improvised response for reciting my New Orleans story as, oh, wait. No, here's the thing. I'm going to give that a point as an improvised response because it couldn't have been pre-written. So it's still an improvised response for Josh. So I'm giving him that. One. Now, we're in the top 3, and I just want to preface this, guys, with this is a rough one. I think they all deserve all of them. And there is a review that I think's going to get shafted and deserves more than it is going to get because the another one unseated. So I apologize to whoever I'm fucking over because this was a good batch of reviews. But most developed character, I'm going to give to Lowell. Best written review, I'm going to give to Arlene. And funniest review, I'm going to give to Max Holloway. I think I was very sure I was going to give Man Cub best written review. Actually, no, I was very sure I was going to give, I don't even remember. No, I was going to give Man Cub funniest, and I was going to give Max best written because I like that concept, but I died laughing at Max, and the song was so good. I had to give it best written. So there's the points. Yell at me later. I just want to mention that I think Man Cub was very well written. Now, I'm going to also guess who wrote each review. Contestants, ready your whiteboards to record your score. If I fail to guess the correct writer, the contestant author gets a point, but if I do find them out, they lose a point. And if I fail to guess any of the three, I lose. So, start with review number 1. This might be a first, guys. I'm sticking with my original guesses. I'm going to guess that Avery wrote Max Holloway. Who wrote that one?
To guess all of them, don't you?
Oh, you're right. Sorry, because I could then do a little, I'm going to guess that Avery wrote Max Holloway, Jeffrey wrote Lola the Man Cub, and Josh wrote Arlene. Now, who wrote review number 1?
I did.
Okay. Who wrote Man Cub?
I did.
And who wrote Arlene?
I did.
Does that mean I just won?
Yeah.
Yep.
I did, baby. Fuck yes. Okay. All right. I told you I was going to host the fuck out of this episode. All right. Now, let's figure out where the rest of these points go. Who really wrote? It only took me 20 episodes to figure out your styles. All right. Who really wrote review number 1?
Are you kidding me?
What?
I did.
What?
I really wrote review number 1.
What did I get?
No, actually, keep going.
What did I guess? What did I
Oh.
guess?
Continue.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Sorry.
Avery
Wait,
wrote review
did I
number
not
1.
win?
No. Ask who wrote review number 2. Ask who wrote review number 2.
Who wrote review number 2?
I wrote review number 2.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
You've already asked these questions.
Then why did you ask it again?
Oh, I meant. Oh,
I wrote review number 3.
I didn't mean to ask those again. I kind of forgot that that's where the points ended, and I was lost in the sauce of winning. I'm just okay. All right. Okay, I guess I didn't host the fuck out of this episode, but I did win. I
You gave it
did
a real
win.
effort.
Yeah, the rest of the episode's a wash for me. I won. Like we're not okay. I meant reveal your scores. I didn't mean keep giving out points. I meant reveal your scores. Josh got 6, Avery got 4, Jeffrey got 2.
Fuck.
All right. Yeah, I kind of shafted Man Cub there. All right. Well, that means I won and Jeffrey lost. So, that brings us to the punishment section. For each member of the game show, we've compiled tailor-made punishments. So we're going to review our list and find something truly awful for Jeffrey to do. And since he lost, he's going to put himself on mute so we can take a minute to discuss what will be done with him. All right, gang. What are we thinking?
I really like number 2.
I was gonna say number 2, actually. Yeah.
Number 2?
Number 2.
I like it. I'm looking forward.
You want to read it?
All right. One of you do the honors.
Go ahead, Josh.
So Jeffrey has to sing 32 bars of Memory from Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats the Musical. And if he isn't being sincere, he has to do it again. No accompaniment. You know what, actually, I don't like the way this is structured. I don't think that he should have cat ears, whiskers, and a cute little wet cat nose. Well, you know what? It's better content if he does. But yeah, so he has cat ears, whiskers, and a cute little wet cat nose. And then Avery and Josh review the song and choose the 32 bars ahead of time. Is 32 bars too short?
No, let's not make him do more than 32 bars.
Jeffrey,
Well, is the whole song better?
yeah, I feel like the whole song would be better because he doesn't have to have it memorized. He just has to
Right.
like, you could just look up the lyrics and just like sing the song. Do you know what I mean? Like that doesn't take
we'll get
any
more from a-
preparation. Sorry, I'm sorry, Avery. I stopped.
No,
you.
I was gonna say I think we'll get more from a performance overall than just 32 bars.
Yeah. Also, it takes zero preparation. You can walk in and do it. All you have to do is just do a little Sharpie, do. Little cat ears. We know you're crafty, and then just sing Memory.
Right. And I mean, there's a lot to, there's a lot to pull from. I know for a fact Jeffrey has seen Cats, the movie. He can like think about Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson's version is the best version, I think.
Did Susan Sarandon? I'm not going to say that. I don't know who else sang Cat Memory, but yeah. I'm excited to go up against the greats head to head, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm
Max,
excited.
are we in accord?
I'm in accord. I tuned out a little bit to think about what movie I want us to watch because I realized I had to do that. But I'm super down. I'm excited to see him.
Jeffrey looks legitimately upset.
I Yeah, we also are definitely bending the rules of adapting. Whenever Jeffrey gets punished, we improvise on the punishment we've already written, which I like.
Hold on. When I get punished, Max, you improvise on the punish that's already been written for me. You
Yeah,
always
well,
riff on it.
that's
It's different because I'm big and strong and nothing can hurt me.
and it's different because
That's what I was gonna say.
it's different because I'm doing it. So I am unable to hurt people, and you are unable to be hurt. It's a perfect little.
I'm putting back on my Max costume.
Um.
All right.
All right. Well, Jeffrey, you're going to attract a lot of viewers for this next episode because everyone wants to see you sing all of memory. And then we're going to send it to Jennifer Hudson, and she has to review it. We got her on speed dial. She's a close personal friend of the show.
Yeah.
I'm banking on that not being slander because I think she'll be a big fan by episode 20. She's going to get there.
Congrats on 20 episodes, guys.
Gosh, you look like every stoner I went to high school with who was the
I
most
look
popular.
like you.
No, you look my hat's different. All right. Well, so Jeffrey, how do you feel about the punishment? Real quick, keep it short. We don't really care. How do you feel?
Now unmute myself.
What?
Huh?
I am now off of mute.
You could have just spoken
Okay.
and we would have understood that. That's implicit in hearing you.
I hope that my terse answer
Oh,
communicates how
yeah.
I feel about the
okay. All right. Well, I get to pick the movie for the first time in a while. We are going to watch the George Miller masterpiece, Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, okay, that's exciting.
A movie I adore. So, you're welcome.
Nice.
I'm very excited. Love that movie.
Oh yeah.
Also been meaning to show it to my girlfriend, so it's kind of two birds, one stone.
Do you like Mad Max because your name's in the title?
Yeah, I tune out when he says the first line of the movie, my name is Max. I just stop watching there. 10 out of 10. I'm not even, that's done. All right. Well, how's everyone feel about it?
About
Yeah.
Mad Max Fury Road, fantastic. I love them.
Yeah.
Super excited.
That is so funny that you did that right after Dune, because after we watched Dune, Max, and you left LA, but Jeffrey was still here, I said, I'm in the mood for good sci-fi, which is rare. We should watch Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, hell yeah.
Josh and I watched it in LA. We watched it like 3 days
That's
after
so
Dune.
cool.
I'm keeping the sand streak going, I'm like, I want some more sand. Next, we're going to watch The Beach starring Leo DiCaprio. I've never seen that. I'm just
You should
assuming.
watch Old Beach or Old.
Oh, old.
Old.
That would be fun. We've never done an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
M. Night.
M. Night, baby. Dude, that's so sick. M. Night. What a dope name. All right. Well, listen, everyone. I'm not 3 feet tall. That was a weird rumor, and honestly, it hurts my feelings that some of you are starting to believe it. Please stop spreading the rumor that I'm 3 feet tall. I am over 3 feet tall. Watch Gaslight Game Show on YouTube, listen to us on Spotify, and support us on our other platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and now Patreon, where you can go watch my hour-long diatribe on Dune. Well, let's do it. Any movie we do, if you request it, I'll just speak about it for an hour. I do it anyway. We'll just film it. So we're going to be coming out with a new episode every week, and we'd love to hear from all of you. Comment, reach out, be loud and annoying. We love that. And if we raise enough money on our Patreon, I'll get a procedure to become 8 feet tall, and then no one can say shit to me. Fuck you. It's not cool what you're doing. Tune in soon for more torture. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye for now.
That was a good bunch of reviews, guys. I liked those 3. It was a nice variety. I thought that was fun.
Did you? Did you really?
Congratulations.
Did it
Man,
feel like you liked
here's
it?
the thing. You know how Leonardo DiCaprio would have won Oscars if like other actors weren't in the same year as him? Like he just got really fucked by spectacular performances.
Yeah.
You're kind of like the Leo of this episode. It's like a
Okay.
lot of other weeks I would have given one of the 4 or 5s to that one, but the fucking song just put it over the edge. And I liked them. I don't know. There's a good batch. I liked them all. It's kind of harder when they're all good. So one of you should just shit the bed, you know?
It
Try that.
happens every once in a while.
Ooh, I had my mic backwards the whole time. I guess it doesn't matter. Does it matter?
So cool, dude.
It does sound better. It sounds louder now.
Yeah.
Does it actually? Yeah.
Yeah.